All right, Shalom. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, by Shamya Shai. Give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the Hope Land Saints elect. This is Makazar from the Trinidad camp. Just want to do a little quick edification for the brother's sake. All right. I'll get straight into it. This is Matthew chapter 6 verse 1. It says, "Take heed that ye do not your alms before men, to be seen of them. Otherwise, ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven." All right, so you're talking about giving alms. When you're giving alms, you have to take heed how you're giving it. All right, that you don't do it in the presence of men. All right, it says, "Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. Verily I say unto you, that they have their reward. But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth. For thine alms may be in secret, and thy Father which is in secret himself shall reward thee openly." So the scripture said, when you give alms, don't let your right hand know what your left hand do. Basically, you're not supposed to be going out and saying, well, I give this brother alms, I give that brother alms, I did this for that brother, I did that for that brother. All right? If anybody's supposed to declare it, it's that man. That man should say, hey, this brother did this good for me. But you're not supposed to really want to go out and declare it. Let me say case in point, like you and a particular brother had some falling out or whatever the case is, and that brother helped you or you helped that brother. You're not supposed to go out and say, no, I did this and I did that, I bought this and I bought that. You're actually cursing out your brother by doing that. All right, and that is wickedness in the sight of the Lord. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to go and basically have your brother in some kind of reproach by declaring the good that you did for him. Probably, he didn't have a place to stay, and then you go out and say, "Oh, I took him off the streets," and you actually making your brother look like scum. All right, you reproaching your own brother, you scoffing your own brother by doing that, and you're not supposed to do that. All right, you're not supposed to do that. This is Tobit chapter 12 verse 7. It says, "It is good to keep close." All right, it is good to keep close the secret of a king, but it is honorable to reveal the works of Yahweh. Do that which is good, and no evil shall touch you. So now it says it is good to keep close the secrets of a king. All right, so the secrets that you know about a brother, whatever need he had, and he helped him out, it is good to keep that close. That between you and that brother and the Most High. You're not supposed to go out and say, hey, I did this for that brother, I did that, I bought this for that, I did this for his family. You're not supposed to do that. All right? You're not supposed to do that. Seeing brothers doing videos talking about what they did for a brother and whatever the case is, you're not supposed to do that. You're actually putting your own brother in reproach. All right? You're not supposed to go out and the scripture says, sound an alarm at the good that you did for your brother when he was in need. And in a sense, it's not really that you're only saying that, I helped him out. You actually do it in a boastful way. Like to say, I did this. I was the one who did that. I helped you. I took you off the streets. I put clothes on your back. All right? You actually, if you did that with a sincere heart, hey, leave it at that. Call that dead. Don't go and be broadcasting where you did. Whatever disagreements you or variance you and your brother had, that's supposed to stay between both you, your brother, and the Most High. All right? You need to cut that crap away going and talking one another's business. All right? Again, unlike women. Women do that shit. All right? So it says it's good to reveal what the Lord did. So now, the good that the Lord did was actually by providing for that brother. Because the one that gave you the job for the ability to help that brother was the Most High. What you're supposed to do is declare the good works of the Most High. Not declare what I did and what I did. Me, I. You're not the one that actually putting bread in your mouth. You're not the one who putting air in your lungs. So then therefore, why are you boasting? Why are you boasting about what you did for another brother? All right. If boasting had to go on, that brother should boast. That brother should say, "This brother, he's a real good brother. He helped me out. He did this to me. He helped me from a low estate." But you're not supposed to go and do that. You're not supposed to do that. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus chapter 11, verse 4. It says, "Boast not of thyself clothing and raiment, and exalt not thyself in the day of honor, for the works of Yahweh are wonderful, and his works among men are hidden." So it says, don't boast yourself in these things in the time of honor. So if you know you did good for somebody, don't go out and boast where you did and how you did it, or whatever the case is. It says the works of the Most High are hidden. The reason the works of the Most High are hidden, because the Most High gave you the ability. He chose you to help that particular brother. He chose you. So you're supposed to count that a blessing and not go out and say, "I did this and I did that." All right? You wasn't the one that did it. The Most High did it. The Most High just chose you as a vessel to do it. So you're not supposed to go out and basically have a brother in some kind of reproach by saying, "Oh, I did this for the brother and I did that. I bought clothes for him. I put him in a house. I put food in his stomach." You're not supposed to do that. All right? You're not supposed to do each other that. All right? You're not supposed to do that. This is Proverbs 27 verse 2. "Let another man praise thee, and not thy own mouth, a stranger, and not thy own lips." So you're not supposed to go out and praise yourself. Praise yourself for the good idea. "I gave this brother arms. His car was down. I helped him out. He didn't have food. I gave him that." You're not supposed to be doing that. If you so believe in the Most High and care about the Most High and care about your brother, you wouldn't tell nobody that, because you'll make your brother look like basically like nothing, like a dog, like you took a stray dog off the streets. That is how you actually have your brother looking, like you take a stray dog off the streets and took him in. You're not supposed to be doing that bullshit. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus 31 verse 8. It says, "Blessed is the rich man that is found without blemish and had not gone after gold." Because some brothers might be in a better position than others, the Lord bless them with a job that they be able to help other brothers. All right. It says, "Who is he? And we call him blessed, for wonderful things hath he done among his people." You're like helping out the brothers that in need. Wonderful things. "Who had been tried thereby and found perfect, then let him glory." It says, "Who might offend and had not offended, or done evil and had not done it. His good shall be established, and the congregation shall declare his arms." The congregation going to declare the arms that he did. "Hey, this brother, he really helped me out." All right? He really helped me out. All right? It might end up in a situation that a brother might be able to talk good on their behalf. Now, this a report, let me say a lying report came up against that rich brother, or that brother who was in a good position. It was a lying report. But because he did good for other brothers, of a willing heart and not selfishly, not looking for vain glory, as the scripture says, "Let nothing be done through strife and vain glory," that brother could actually stand up for you in that day. The scripture say, basically keep for mistaking it, basically it could shelter you in a bad day, roughly paraphrasing. Because the good that you did for somebody, that brother will turn back and do the same good for you. But when you're reproaching your brother, guess what? Your brother look at you like, why you doing me this? I came to you privately and asked for help, so why are you going out and saying I needed this and I needed that? I probably might have been able to provide for my child, and I didn't want nobody to know, and I came and asked you secretly, so why are you going out and telling Tom, Dick, and Harry where you did? You're trying to make me look like a bum and incapable of doing what I'm supposed to do. You're not supposed to be doing that crap. All right? This is Daniel. The Most High ain't done with that. The Most High ain't done with boasting. This is Daniel chapter 4, verse 30. It says, "The king spake," this is Nebuchadnezzar, "and said, Is not this great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom, that I that by my own power and for the honor of my majesty. So Nebuchadnezzar was actually being proud. He said, I built this kingdom. I did this to myself. When Daniel already told him that the Most High gave him the kingdom. He didn't do it on his own. So now the Most High bless you with a job that you're able to be in a good position where you can help brothers. And you say, is not I the one that did this, that able to help you? Nah. Was not you, was the Most High. Was the Most High, not you. Alright? Verse 31, it says, while the word was in the king's mouth, so while the boasting was in his mouth, there fell a voice from heaven saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee. Right? So right there, the Lord cursed him. Lord let him know, hey, basically, hey, that crap you on, that boasting, I ain't done with that boasting. And until Nebuchadnezzar humbled himself, then the Lord took him from that low state he was in. Alright? Because guess what? If you down out and a brother help you, you wouldn't like for the brother to go out there and telling people all the things that he did for you, wherever the case is, to make it look like a stray dog. You're not supposed to do that. Alright? You're not supposed to do that. It's Proverbs chapter 19, verse 14. It says, bear me a second. It says, not Proverbs 19 verse 14. Proverbs 19 verse, just bear me. I write on the wrong precept. Proverbs 19 verse 17. Proverbs 19 verse 17, my bad. It says, he that had pity upon the poor, lendeth Yahweh. So he that have pity upon the poor, lendeth the Most High. So actually, the good that you did for that brother, you actually do it to the Most High. So when you pity the poor and help him, you actually helping the Most High. You actually giving to the Most High. Alright? And that which he had given, he will repay him again. So the Most High is the one who gonna repay you. Because that brother mightn't be able to repay you. So don't go out there and say, oh, I do this, I do that. And this brother, and I helped him out. And it don't matter what going between you and the brother. You're not supposed to go out and make your brother look like a stray dog. And when you're doing that, you're actually cursing your brother. And you're actually cursing the Most High. Because the scripture speaks for itself. When you lend the poor, you lend the Most High. Alright? So when you scoff the poor, you actually scoff the Most High. Alright? Whatever wickedness you do to your brother, you're actually doing it to the Most High. Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So you should think about that. Before you get all proud and going off talking about, oh, you did this and you did that, like it was in your power to do it in the first place. It wasn't. Alright? This is Matthew chapter 25. This is final scripture here. There's Matthew chapter 25. Verse, I'll just go straight to the point. I go to 42. It says, for I was an hungered, and he gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and he gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you took me not in. Naked, and you clothed me not. Sick, and in prison, and you visited me not. Then they shall answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee an hungered, or athirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he say unto them, saying, verily. Then shall he answer unto them, saying, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye did it unto one of the least of these, ye did it unto me. And all these shall go into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into everlasting life. So, when you see a brother in need, and you help him out, or you do help him out, you're actually doing the Most High. So when you help out your brother in need, you're actually doing it to the Most High. Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Now when you help your brother in need, and you and your brother have some kind of disagreement, and you go out saying, I did this, I did that, I did this, you're actually having the Most High reproach. And you're not supposed to do that. You're actually reproaching the Most High by doing that. You're actually scoffing at the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by doing that. Alright, so you need to cut that crap out. Because wherever good or bad you do unto your brother, do it unto the Most High. Remember that. And the Lord still when you give your alms, don't do it openly, but do it in private. And then you going out and declaring what you did, you being wicked. Straight up. Alright, so with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Give double honor to the apostles of great millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the hopeful and sincere elect. This is Marcus from Trinidad camp, saying Shalom and stay strong.